Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type. Energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type. Energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. When your team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, don't give what it's costing. Told them once and I told them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I told them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
Welcome to what many consider to be the new home for boxing. We are in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia at Kingdom Arena. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the artist. And facing him, Sugar Ray Robinson. How did he make 135? Here we have the artist from the United States of America. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, the artist. Fighting out of the blue corner.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. These punches coming from every angle. Good counter punching. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter punch right up the middle. When you watch lightweight, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this set. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so...
And there's the bell to start round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the work.
Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Don't get caught up on how many times this... Hold that thought! Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can they figure out to hold that thought? So much for defensive abilities. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a scoring blow. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
Let's get it started in round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The courage on display here is incredible. They drop their guard, they get caught. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
To see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Here we go to the 4th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. Solid punch. A straight right just misses. And he you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the go, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high I have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight.
Who could forget what happened here May 18th, 2024? Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight title. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. Amir King Khan, 155 pounds, 5 foot 8 inches tall, with a reach of 71 inches. And they'll be facing Amir Khan. Up against them, the artist from the United States of America.
It'll be ding-ding from first bout, they're off.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bolton.
All the talk. Here we go. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Let's see that again.
Shot from the guts, they say. A shot from the guts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. No, you say it. No.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Yeah, spill venom out the side of my pores. We came to battle, we came for war. Digging in the mud, carry across the globe. No matter the weather, rain, sunny or snow. I guess all the sacrifice was worth it. The pain made perfect and gave me a purpose, yeah. And I still don't get no breaks. And you about to learn why if you in my way. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You are the sweetest thing, yeah. I live all the joy you bring, yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back, keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat back to like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. When your team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pull my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out. But you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you're sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there?
Hello,
Are you there?
would you pick up the phone?
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now, we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the Brontosaurus. And then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsements. But that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears a wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely tapping the phone.
I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but none of these lines are secure. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I left the story of my life on your answering machine. My tears run off your shoes like water from a goose. You try to wash off all the dirt, but your hands aren't getting clean. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there? Are you there?
Hello,
Are you there?
would you pick up the
To make believers on receivers as you sit back and observe as the rubber curly cord just absorbs all my words. Will you collect us, then connect us, or neglect us on the hole into the wall, then cross the wires on the telephone poles, then bounces off the towers, then up into the satellites, then falls down back to earth to bring a broken heart back to life. Happens all the time, lost the appetite and lack of sleep. If it's dead and flat in line, I leave a message at the bed.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Yeah. Hello, would you pick up the phone? Come on. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Yeah. Would you pick up the phone? Yeah. Hello, would you pick up the phone?
Hope you've passed your scuba license exam. We're underwater at the Atlantis. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss it.
Terrence. They're coming up against the Artist from the
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What? You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice slip to avoid the jab. That counter punch caught him clean. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Counter punching. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that jab. Insane action. Swing and a miss with that left hook. They're in trouble. Very close round with hold that thought. This may do it. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
And there's the bell to start round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing.
And down goes the Artist. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Well done with that counter shot. Need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
The perfect counter lands. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Good counter punch. That right hook catching air. Exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How about that time counter shot? Straight right, just misses. For the weary. And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round.
There's the bell for round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice counter shot. They throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell...
On to the fifth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
His stamina. Hold that thought. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Perfect punch. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. It's not over till it's over, but that... There's the bell for round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this?
Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? The referee determines that we're good, and we will continue to fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the And there's the bell for round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, 6, 7. You are
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
He threw Crawford in trouble. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
That will do it. They want no more. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat back chill like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Box.
Listen, you switched off. What's he doing? Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight.
Let's go.
Dad, what you doing? Come on, you're switching up. You got to play.
Bring it up. Kick up the uppercut.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself.
Let's fight. All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
Doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round. That is a terrible round.
Do your business.
legs have gone, the legs have gone. Now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Let's do it.
Than that. You've done all your work all the way through this
Back.
again, when she leans forward, bring it up, kick up the uppercut, kick up the uppercut. Switched off completely. I need you.
Let's do it. Give me your gloves.
Right, up you get, up you get.
Time out.
You need to switch back on. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your
Let's go.
Okay, let's reset, switch starts.
That's time.
Okay, I get it. Now you're switching off. Get your...
And box.
Now start countering.
Jab, 1, 2, 1, 2, and stick a hook on the end.
Time.
Okay, focus. Look, big breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on.
Okay, I'm happy. That was a great round. You're fighting smart. You're staying ahead. Great work.
About it. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about
that. What's going on? So all we need to do now, mix it up, and we'll stay on top. Okay? We can throw in
this.
Made of stone, we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come home.
Lord, please bless my castle of sand, waiting on the battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war force is mortal with my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight. One, two, three, 4, 5. Can you continue?
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
Do your business.
Listen, you've switched off. What do you do? Get your mind back on the job.
Let's do it.
Now you're switching off. You're switching off, and you're starting. Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym? Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Now stay like that now. Switch stance. It's not working. It's not working. Switch to southpaw. Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
Let's do it.
Jam, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now stick a little hook on the end. Even guessing where you're coming. and then body. That's it. Switch it up. Jab up, jab down. Got a low left hand. Look for that right hand. Look for his right hand where you jab, and then come back and right over his lazy jab. All right, now you're switching off. Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about.
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Right, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight.
And box.
Be clever. Be clever with what you're doing. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. And again. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose.
Let's go.
Have you ever wanted to fight alongside the Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland. And they'll be facing the Artist from the United States of America.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with white, the Artist.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Right. Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Won't give us a second to catch our breath. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Just see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
And forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't land that jab. She catches and counters. Straight right just misses. Missing with the left there. Good counter punching. Good counter punch. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. And there's the bell for round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Training to fight a Swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best Swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Can't find a home with that jab. That counter shot lands. Perfect counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Missing with the left hook. Perfect counter lands. They're both trying for a knockout. And the Artist has been dropped. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Let's see how the game plan changes. Let's get it started in round 3. Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this, but it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? It's staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Catch and shoot. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. You'd like to see more jabs. Missing with the left uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Her stamina is off the charts. Insane action. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Needs a knockout without...
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put a...
What a massive shot there. Down she goes. Let's see it again one more time.
Even...
1, 2,
knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. This is a high-octane battle. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, Johnny, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. She has got to bounce back in this round after that knockdown. No doubt about it.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do this.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Here was the defense. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Trying to land that jab. Nice counter shot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her. This is the beginning of round 6, so the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
That hook was off target. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice counter shot by her. Caution being thrown to the wind. Just missed with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the
bell. Sometimes it...
Here we go. It's round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Back and forth they go. Those counter punches have to hurt. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. One punch could change everything in this battle. Oh, that punch. Write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight is not going to plan for her. Round 8, and we're off again. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. She got clipped by that counter. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's bombs away. Fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.